Good evening. Happy Wednesday. Yeah, feels strange. It feels like a Monday, and it's not. It's Wednesday. So it's 6 p.m. Thank you for joining me at the new time for today, for this week only. I have had a day of being chauffeured around because I don't have a car. So, so I'm here. I'm ready for some hatha. It was going to be, normally we do energizing yoga on a Wednesday, and I've had a request for yoga from being sat down all day. So yoga for the bum. So stretch out your glutes, stretch out your hamstrings. We've got various poses that will help with glute tightness. Of course, pigeons in there because it's my all-time favourite. But we've got balance and then a couple coming down onto the floor. So it's half an hour just to get everything moving and to get your glutes fired up, stretched out. So if you're a runner, if you do sit a lot, then this will be a good one for you. Okay, we will get started. So we're going to start standing. So we're coming into mountain pose. So bringing your feet to hip distance apart, plant your big toe, little toe, heel flat into the floor. We're going to bring the hands onto the hips and roll the shoulders back. And we're just going to start just pedaling through the knees. So we're lifting up and pedaling out through those knees. So you can lift up all the way onto the toes. Really stretch out the feet and start to get some blood pumping through those legs, through those hamstrings. Okay, we're going to plant both feet down. We're going to press the feet into the floor, squeeze the thighs and bum, and then we're going to just swing through the arms. So letting the arms swing. Keep that bum squeezed nice and tight so that you're not letting the lower back twist too much. Just getting those shoulders moving. And then we're going to come to neutral. We're going to roll the shoulders up, back and down. So lifting the shoulders up to your ears and lowering them down. So if you do sit at a desk all day, we're just trying to awaken the shoulders a little bit. And then we're going to change direction, bring those elbows into that movement as well. Keeping the bum tight, keeping the tummy tight. And then we're going to come and just rotate the head and neck. So circling round. And you can go all the way full circle if that feels comfortable for you. And then we're going to come back to neutral. We're going to put the ear over towards, so the left ear towards the left shoulder, and take the left hand, pop it onto the right ear, and then just let the weight of the hand just gently pull that head down towards the shoulder. And then inhale up, and then exhale the other side. Just feeling that stretch down each side of the neck, and then you're going to look up, keep the bum squeezed nice and tight, and then we're going to look down, tuck in the chin, under, and stretching out through the back of the neck. From here we're going to inhale, reach up nice and high, looking up to the ceiling. And exhale, release the hands down. And again, inhale, reach up. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. We're going to come into a side bend this time. Inhale up. Exhale, coming over to the left side, bringing the left hand down, reaching over with the right hand. Inhale, come up. Exhale, right hand down, left arm comes over. Inhale up. Coming over to the left. Inhale up. And exhale over to the right. Inhale up, reaching high, looking up to the ceiling. As you exhale, coming into a back bend. Opening the arms into a Y. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, soften the knees and fold forward. Release the head down, just slowly letting that head look through the knees to the wall behind you. Release the head. Take hold of the elbows and rock from side to side. You're going to gently bounce. And then we're going to bring the fingertips down. And again, we're going to switch those legs. So you're lifting up onto the toes and straightening out the opposite leg. And changing sides. So letting that blood come to your brain, starting to waken you up. And then really pressing the feet into the floor and getting that stretch through the back of the leg. Plant both feet down, soften the knees and fold again. Just giving the spine and the back a little shake, release any tension through that lower back. We're going to inhale, we're going to slowly roll up. Bringing the head up last, rolling the shoulders back. And we're going to come into a standing pose. So we're going to start with a standing glute balance. So we're going to bring the feet to hip distance apart, hands on hips, starting from the feet, big toe, little toe, heel press flat. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your bum, pull your belly button in, roll your shoulders back, dropping those shoulder blades down. We're going to inhale, and as you exhale, we're going to bring the weight onto the right foot and lift the left heel. So the left knee's bent and your left heel is lifted. Not letting those hips collapse, keeping that standing leg strong. We're going to inhale. We're going to lift the knee and take hold of it with the left hand, flexing that foot. So you're coming into that balance, starting to work this standing leg properly as you balance. If you need to, hold onto a wall at the side of you. From here, we're going to bring the foot and the ankle onto the knee. So we're almost like a tree pose, but we're crossing the ankle across the top of the knee, so onto the thigh. And we're going to inhale, and then as you exhale, we're going to sit back. So we're bringing that ankle across the top of the knee, and then we're going to sit back into a standing glute balance. You can bring your hands, to prayer. And as I say, hold on to something if you need to, either a wall or a chair. You should feel a stretch in the left glute. And of course, your standing leg is doing lots and lots of work. Breathe in nice and deeply. We're going to inhale, come up to standing, release, and walk out those legs. Now that's really strong in both legs. Your standing leg is working to balance you out, and your bent leg, you're stretching out that glute. Okay, so we're going to come again, bringing the hands to the hips, feet flat on the floor, roll the shoulders back. We're going to inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to lift the right heel. Nice deep breaths here. Don't let the left hip sag, keep it strong. We're going to inhale, lift up and take hold of the knee with the right hand. Get your balance here, choose a point that doesn't move, and then we're going to bring that ankle across the thigh. And then inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to sit back into that standing glute. Balance. So you should feel it in your glute on your right side. Your left leg is doing lots of work to keep you balanced. If you need to, hold on to something. A little bit like a single leg chair pose. I've lost it, I've looked away. Wonderful. And the deeper you sink, the deeper that stretch. Inhale, stand up, and then walk out those legs. We're going to bring the feet about as wide as the mat, so wider than your hips. We're going to inhale, reach up nice and high, bring the hands into prayer, and then as you exhale, we're going to sit down and come into a toddler squat or a Lord Shiva's pose. So we're going to push the elbows out and lift that chest. So your bum is coming down towards the floor, but keeping that balance. If you need to, you can bring your fingertips to the floor. If you can't bring your heels down, stay on your toes. It's a good one to stretch out tired feet. So if you haven't sat at a desk all day and you've been standing all day, then it's a nice one for tired feet. Or if you've worn heels, it's a good one to stretch out. So we're really trying to lift that chest and squeeze the shoulder blades together. If you can bring your heels down, you're going to just twist from side to side. If you can't get quite that low, then you're going to come to this position. We're just trying to open out the hips, really get the blood flowing through the body. And from that position, from your Lord Shiva's pose, we're going to bring the fingertips down and we're going to straighten up the legs, letting the head hang. And look through the legs to the wall behind you. Release the head down. Try and release that upper body. If you can, we want straight legs. If your hamstrings are screaming, just soften those knees ever so slightly. Nice deep breaths there. We're going to bring the hands down. We're going to come onto all fours. We're going to come up into downward facing dog, pedaling out each leg in turn, making sure we stretch out through those hamstrings. So plant the palms, spread the fingers, press the mat away. Inhale, and as you exhale, lift up into downward facing dog, dropping those heels down. We're going to pedal one leg at a time. So again, if you've sat all day, your hamstrings will be shortened because your knees are bent and your hips are bent for most of the day. I'm going to drop both heels down and press your chest through towards your thighs. Let the head hang, breathe deeply. From here, we're going to inhale, lift the left leg high, really stretch out, pointing the toe, and then drop the heel on the right side. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, bring the knee to your left wrist, and we're going to push the right knee away. So we're coming into pigeon pose, another nice glute stretch. Nice deep breaths here. We're going to inhale, and then as you exhale, bringing the body forward, coming onto the elbows. You might feel a stretch in that lower back. You should feel a stretch in the left glute and maybe in the inner thigh. Inhale, and as you exhale, fold all the way down. So we're bringing that chest as close to the floor as we can. That will deepen that stretch. Rocking your hips from side to side. You'll feel the stretch move. Try and relax the torso, try and relax that upper body so that the body drapes over the leg. And then we're going to come up. We're going to come into a modified pigeon. So you're going to come onto the left bum cheek and you're going to bring your knees to 90 degrees. So your front knee is bent at 90 degrees with the shin parallel to the front of the mat and the thigh running down the side of the mat. And the same with the back knee. The shin runs down the side of the mat and your right knee is at 90 degrees. We're going to turn the torso so it points over the left leg. Inhale, and as you exhale, fold forwards. Trying to get the centre of your breastbone running down the thigh to that knee. And again, fold forward if you can. You're going to drape the torso over that leg. Got a glute stretch. You'll feel a stretch in that left glute. And as you relax the torso, you might feel a stretch in the lower back. And then we're going to inhale, come up, bring that knee back under, coming back to all fours and sit back into child's pose. Just resting there, breathing deeply. We're going to go again into downward facing dog. We're going to pedal out those legs and then come into your pigeon pose on the other side. So palms planted flat on the floor, fingers spread. Press the mat away, active shoulders, pull your belly button in. Tuck your toes under. Inhale, and as you exhale, lift up, coming into downward facing dog and pedal one heel down at a time, feeling that stretch down the back of the leg. Noticing if it feels a little bit better than the first time you did it. You might be able to get your heels all the way down. And then we're going to drop both heels and press that chest towards your thighs. Breathing deeply, pressing the palms into the floor, pressing down on those big toes. From here, we're going to inhale, lift the right leg high, point the toe, drop the left heel, feel that stretch in the back of the leg. On your next exhale, we're going to bring the knee to the wrist and push the left leg away. So we're lengthening through that body. From here, inhale. And then as you exhale, coming onto the elbows, feeling the stretch in the right glute, maybe in the right inner thigh. And then again, if you want to and you can, come all the way down, bringing the forehead to the mat or to your fist. Feeling that stretch, it might be tighter on one side than the other. Rock the hips from side to side, feel the stretch move. Try and relax the torso and relax the thigh. We're trying not to hold tension there. If it's too much to be laid down, come back onto the elbows. I'm much tighter on this side. And then we're going to lift up. We're going to come round onto the right side and bring those knees to 90 degrees. So again, the front knee is at 90 degrees, the shin is in line with the front of the mat, the thigh runs down the side of the mat, and the same with the leg behind. You can see much better on this side. We're going to turn, lift up, turn the torso so it's pointing this front right knee. We're going to inhale, lengthen, and as we exhale, we're folding forward so the centre of your breastbone is in line with the knee. Breathing nice and deeply. Coming all the way down if it's comfortable, or bringing the hands to the fists and trying to let the torso drape over that thigh. Feeling the stretch in the glute. Feeling the stretch in the lower back. As you relax the body and let the weight of your torso come onto that leg, you'll feel that stretch deepen. We're going to inhale, slowly come up. We're going to bring the legs round and sit them out in front of you. So coming onto the sit bone, so sit up tall. You can move the fleshy bits of your bum out the way so you can feel your sit bones, or pop a block, blanket or book underneath your bum. We're going to bring the legs together and we're going to flex the feet and the toes up towards you. Bringing your fingertips to either side of your hips. We're going to inhale. And as we do, we're going to roll the shoulders back, lift that chest and come into a nice posture. This is staff pose. It's strong, seated pose. You're trying to press the knees into the floor and lift the toes up towards you. My heels have come off the floor. Your thighs are squeezed nice and tight and your belly button's pulled in. Breathing nice and deeply. We're going to inhale, reach up nice and high. And then as you exhale, we're going to hinge forward. Reaching towards the toes. It doesn't matter how far down you are, but we're trying to keep the legs straight. So you'll feel a stretch in the backs of the legs. And on each exhale, you're trying to deepen that stretch. And inhale, slowly come up. And we're going to come into a pretzel twist. So we're going to bend the right knee and bring it nice and close into your chest. To do the full pretzel, so your option is to stay in this position, and then as we twist, you're going to hug that knee in. To get more of a glute stretch, we're going to cross the foot over the leg. Again, you can stay in this position, and as we twist, you're going to pull that knee into your body. To take it a little bit deeper is to come into the full pretzel, and it's to take the left foot round so that you're sat. Let me turn around. So that you're sat and your knees are stacked on top of each other. Really, you'll really feel this in your hips. So if you're struggling with your hips, then keep that leg straight, that left leg straight. So we've got right leg over left. So this is your full pretzel. You can go right leg over left straight leg, or you can go right leg pulled into your torso. Okay, so wherever you're at with that, we're going to sit up nice and tall. We're going to take the left arm around the front of that right knee. We're going to take the right hand, inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to look over the shoulder. So we're pulling the knee in, and we're trying to keep the sit bones flat on the floor. So on this one, you should feel the right glute, so you should feel it down here. Really nice stretch for the glutes and for the hips. We're also getting a stretch through the abdominals. So it's a good energizer, good detox. We're going to inhale, we're going to come back to centre. We're going to unpretzel the legs and straighten them out. Give them a little shake, and then we're going to go the other way. So left foot comes in nice and close, knee bent. So this is your first option, and then when we come round into the twist, the right arm will come round and you're twisting there. Or you take that foot across the knee, keeping the right leg straight, and again we will twist here, or come into that full pretzel, bending the right knee. We're stacking the knees on top of each other. Sometimes it's called fire logs. So you'll feel a stretch. So I find it much more difficult this way. We're going to inhale. We're going to take the right arm around the front of that left knee. The left arm comes up, reaching up high. And as you exhale, bring the fingertips down and look over that shoulder. Trying to keep both sit bones on the floor. You should feel it in this left side. On each exhale, try and deepen the twist. And then inhale, untwist yourself, bring those legs out in front of you. Give your legs a little shake out. We're going to roll back, so we're going to bring the knees into the chest and roll back onto your back, just rocking gently from side to side. We're going to bring the right foot down to the floor, the left foot, we started with a standing glute balance. We're now going to do that glute stretch, but on the floor. It's also known as thread the needle. So we're bringing the left ankle onto that thigh. We're going to push the knee away, or inhale, reach through, take hold of the thigh or the shin and lay yourself back. Pulling the knees in towards you, you'll feel a stretch in the left side, left glute. The lower back should be flat on the floor. Let the head rest down. Breathe in nice and deeply there. We're going to inhale, release. Bring that leg up nice and straight. Just give the ankle a little rotate and then plant the foot down. The right leg comes up into the chest and then bring the ankle onto the knee. Push the knee away. To take it deeper, reach through, take hold of your shin, inhale, and as you exhale, pulling those knees in towards you, letting the head rest back. The lower back is on the floor. Breathe in nice and deeply. Feeling that stretch in the right glute. We're going to release the foot down, bring the leg up into the air, give the ankle a little rotate, and then bringing both knees in. We're going to rock gently from side to side. You can from here turn onto your right side and come into the fetal position, or you can do a little rock and roll, so rolling yourself up and getting a nice roll down the spine, just waking up the spine, coming all the way onto the shoulders if you want to, and then come up, come into a seated position, bring the hands to prayer and bow forward. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was worthwhile. I think we've just got Tej here tonight, which is fantastic that you've arrived and you've joined me, and I hope you enjoyed it because you were the one that suggested we did glutes tonight. So hopefully you've enjoyed it and you've felt some benefit. If you're on catch up, then please let me know how you get on, whether you enjoyed it, and any benefits. I'm back on Friday at 8 AM for Salute to the Sun. I am going to go and celebrate my birthday now, so I will have a full eating day tomorrow. Hopefully there'll be cake, and I'll see you on Friday morning for a salute to the sun to get all that food that I ate moving. So thank you so much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. Angela, enjoy it on catch up. Tej, I hope that helped you. Thank you so much for your support today. I'm sorry that we changed the times. Next week I'll be back to 12 noon. Okay, namaste everyone. Take care. Good evening.